down? Don't have the energy you used to? You want to put the zest back into your step? Then you need Super Mario Lizard Vitality. It's got everything you need to get your groove back. 100% guaranteed effective. Just look at what it's done for me. And enter the code Universalist at checkout to get a free subspace shipping on your order. So don't delay. Get your 30-day supply for only $29.99 quatloos. Don't be a tool of the Galactic World Order. Get yours now. Ah!
Coming up on the CW, it's prom night, and love is in the air.
Until it's time to throw down.
Sam and Miguel share a tender moment.
But look who's crashing the party.
Watch as young couples share a romantic dance.
And fight. And dance fight.
Be sure to watch an extra special episode
of Kung Fu High Prom Night.
Now streaming on Disney+. He was the galaxy's most feared and badass bounty hunter. That is, until he was bought by Disney. Now watch as he struggles with PTSD flashbacks and teaches a tribe of primitive natives to dance with sticks.
You push your left foot in, you push your left foot out, you push your left foot in and you shake it all out. You do the hokey tokey and you turn yourself around.
Hokey?
That's what it's all about.
All because Kathleen Kennedy couldn't have two characters that were exactly the same. Especially after they repurposed the Boba Fett movie into The Mandalorian. Tamura Morrison returns to the role that he probably shouldn't have in Dances with Feet. Only on Disney+. I mean, I hope they're paying him well enough to put up with this kind of humiliation.
Like a benza. Yes? Maybe not.
Now streaming on Disney+. He's danced the hokey tokey with Tusken Raiders, relive the chase scene from Back to the Future Part 2. Now watch as the galaxy's most feared and badass bounty hunter relives the kitchen scene from Ratatouille. This show is getting to the point where Disney is just ripping off itself now?
You know who I am?
Seriously, what the hell is going on over at Lucasfilm? Any goodwill you were trying to win back is being completely squandered. Well, at least Ming-Na Wen is nice to look at. Then watch as he gives Bantha scratchies and Treatos. Well, actually, that is the best part of this show. Tamura Morrison stars in the role that will eventually destroy his career in Kitchen Nightmare. What's next? Seriously, I don't even want to know at this point. But at least we get to see a Wookiee rip a guy's arm off.
Hey everybody, what time is it? It's time for N.A.P.S. What's going on? Today's show, G4 hands the internet a gift. MCU is scrapping 2 series. Paramount Plus still betting on Star Trek. Batgirl, James Bond. Everybody still wants Idris Elba. Just trying to will into existence. Too bad. Animal news and much more. How's it going, everybody? Time for N.A.P.S. Yes. Hey, Kai, how's it going? Cesario Japan's in the chat. Arasaka. Oh, yeah. Arasaka, the Fancy Goose. How you doing? I never get tired of Ming-Na Wen either. No. Tiki Mantis. How you doing? Cleric, howdy. Andrew Helm, how you doing? For the Adventures Bobby Feet. Mr. MH, how you doing? Everybody. So the importer, hey, how you doing? So everybody, so if you followed what's going on in the interwebs, in the local news, you'll see that every once in a while the internet hands you something that really is just like, it's just a gift, really. They hand you in the, and I am not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I would gladly look this person in the mouth, because really, she's kind of has it coming. I hate saying that. Of course, I'm talking about the one, the only, the self-righteous, the indignant, what other adjectives can I use for her? The rhino-nosed Frost Karen. Yeah, hey, she is a gift. Yeah, because like I said, she just teed it up, for you. It's just it's such low-hanging fruit at this point. Now, here's the whole thing. Now, okay, listen, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because a lot of people have covered it already. But she goes off on this tirade. Yeah, she's the human rancor. She goes off on this tirade about how sexism
versus immersive experience and comparing the Red Dead
okay,
Online.
Shut up.
I want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online.
Listen.
Sexism in gaming.
Yeah, because that's really a problem. Well, listen, I'm not saying it's not a problem, but you know what? That's something I want to hear from you. I want to be told how horrible a human being that I am. First, Indiana Black. That's probably not even her real name.
They named the dog Indiana.
They named the dog Indiana. We named the dog Indiana.
Oh my god! Did you literally just compare her to a dog? Like,
no.
Oh my god! You literally just compared her to a dog. You are like so canceled.
Let me see what her real name is. Oh, her real name is Indiana Juniper Black. So I'm actually surprised that her real name is Juniper Black. So I'm actually surprised that as her real name. I thought for sure her name was going to be like Melissa or something, Where the fuck is she from? Let me see. Hold on. She's got to be from something. Let me see. Okay. She's from Portland, Oregon, a small suburb outside Portland, Oregon. Figures. Listen, not disparaging people from Portland. Probably it's a lot of good people from Portland. But let me tell you, she just comes with this righteous indignation. No, she's from Portland, apparently. Or Juniper's the name of a cool VTuber. I'm sorry she escaped from my bait. Well, you know what? Nobody's perfect, Kitty Bear. So we have to do this again.
In joining G4.
Yeah, you probably muscled your way in there. Yeah, look at this guy. This guy's like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do now? I gotta go along with this shit. All right.
This is not where I thought we were going.
I know,
I'm here.
I had no idea.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew.
Yeah, nice neck tattoo. See, okay. Now listen, the neck tattoo just screams to me, I want attention. And I don't have the personality to get it. So
grew up watching as a child, but every time G4 is brought up in various channels,
nobody's bringing it up.
Even in this YouTube channel, we have.
Yeah, you're lucky you got the audience you have.
Have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts.
Guess what? You're not! For God's sake. Do I have to go? Do I have to do this?
Just look up the best of Olivia Munn.
Do I actually have to go here? Do I actually listen? Hey, All right, you know what? There you go. Hold on, people. Oh, she even had a kid. Do I have to do Doug? Olivia Munn. Okay, look, Olivia Munn. Gorgeous. She said, hello. She said, hello, how are you? Hi, I'm Olivia Munn. How you doing? Oh, you like to buy me a drink? Oh, that's so nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, now you take a look at you're so trash! Sorry, the importer. Being bangable is not a reason to watch someone or a show. It helps, but you need to be entertaining. No, you need to be engaging. And you know what? The last thing, knowledgeable, engaging.
Did you get the article about the most recent?
Yeah. I got it up. But I just want to refresh everybody's Andrew Helm jump scare.
It's somehow
Okay, all right. I'm sure the goalkeeper from Manchester City has a similar neck tattoo. Yeah, but he's actually making the world a better place. Not sure how, but
it has somehow
this guy besides like I better say something. Oh shit, I better say something. Yeah, you tell him. When someone starts like you tell him, like he's like, fuck, oh my god, I can't believe this.
She's gonna get us canceled. She's gonna get us thrown off the air.
There you go. Look, there's the condescending, the sanctimonious look.
been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment. It's not a compliment.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's okay. She's referring to Louis C.K. Here, so
weird. It's deep.
I still want to know why this lesbian is sexualizing black men all the time on her fake D&D streams. I thought G4 was about sexualizing people.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Humanizing, and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Does G4 have a dental plan?
Apparently not.
Maybe not, huh?
Oh god, geez, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. And you know what? But you know what? She's doing a damn good job of it. She's doing a damn good job. Look, a smile, bright eyes, attentive, like looking at eye contact, as opposed to. See, I don't know. It wasn't me who said this, but that nose ring.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's just obvious sexism. You don't
The
need to
ring?
explicitly.
The nose ring says to me, I hate my father. This I'm gonna do, and the neck tattoo, all of this, and don't, God forbid I mansplain, but all of this screams to me that I am trying to get back at my parents for some reason. Hold on a second. The goalkeeper I mentioned, actually brilliant at his job. Frosty Foreskin, however, not so much. I wonder if it was planned. This was planned.
Well, it went through scripts. It went through editors. It went like somebody approved that script. Somebody wrote that went through their team of writers.
The guy on the sofa with her is actually looking uncomfortable. How do I react? Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. Being easy on the eyes was a bonus when it came to Olivia Morgan. Damn straight.
Yeah, I never thought that Morgan Webb wasn't qualified to read a game review because I knew she played them. This bitch, we've had a decade of these goddamn diversity hires from Kotaku and people like her who get called out for not even playing the games that they fucking review. She just admits she doesn't. She's gotten information wrong.
Buck's just
but I'm supposed to but it's sexist for me not to call out those bitches, right? Or for me to call out those bitches.
Yes, that's right. Chef Nation with an update. Buccaneers just tied up the game at 27, 42 seconds left in the fourth. Let us know how that turns out. We'll be going over scores later. I think she has daddy issues. She's got more issues than a newsstand. I don't think it was planned. I think she just started popping off and they're making they could have edited it out, or then she would have cried sexism.
Well, she cried next sexism on her last job where they were speaking English on broadcasts for esports and they had white people on there.
Claire Balding? Let me see. I thought you said Claire's Balding. Let me see. Claire Balding. Let me see who that is. Oh, okay. Claire Balding. Okay. She knows her shit, though. If you're from the New York area, if you know who Meredith Marakovich, holy cow. Frosting is Jessica Price. Remember? No, I don't remember her. Cinematized.
Kind of.
Well, God, games. Well, okay. In light of monetization, listen, I'm looking for something new to play on my new
On Steam.
Well, could
Give
be.
him the most graphically intense game if anybody wants to gift him anything.
No. I don't want to put anybody out. Keep it under a few keep it under $10. You can head over to Humble Bundle and get me the Division for $10 for Ubi Connect. That'd be cool. Okay, so where was I? I don't know. Before I decided,
he's looking for a game to play on his new because he's got a 3070 now and a Ryzen 9.
Yeah, it cost me out the ass.
Objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist. Just go ahead and check out.
Well, you did a pretty good job of objectifying women when you went into that story about picking one up at the bar with the bar skanks.
Thorne's latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes.
Who?
Now, here
Who's latest
meltdown on Twitter for some spark.
Who?
Check out Thorne's latest meltdown.
Who the fuck is Thorne?
I don't know. Another one of her bitches.
Twitter for some spark notes.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Here at XPlay, our reviews are written and produced by a team of people.
If you want to see her being sexist and racist, Shadzar sent us something here. If you want to grab his on Discord.
Discord, let me see.
Yeah.
Shadzar.
Yeah.
Okay, Shadzar.
And then bring it over on the screen
Oh,
though,
for
so
God's
people
sake.
aren't seeing my Discord.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Right here.
Oh, we got Shadzar here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Laughing.
We'll copy that. Copy link. All right. Okay. Let me just stop screen share for a minute here. Everything's self-produced, guys. Shut up. Shut up. I feel like Rocky from Bugs Bunny. Shut up. Oh, this guy? Who the heck is this guy?
I have no idea.
Poor man's Will Smith.
Not even.
Oh, I'm always good for a good
Did you
dose.
share the audio?
I don't think
You
it
did
did.
not share the audio.
Okay. Share system audio. Got it. Okay. Well, she's kind of cute. This girl is. All right. Let's see what this is about here.
You feel your baby kind of drifting, like it's leaning a little, but it's kind of like.
What are you doing?
I got it. That's fine. You really need to get the alignment checked on this thing, but we're good.
She's doing great.
You do, however, manage not to smash into the other expensive yachts.
What is this? What's going on here? I have no.
doing improv.
I have no context.
Moored just off the docks of Waterdeep as you are making your way out.
Left. Your other left.
Okay, sorry.
Left.
What the fuck? What the fuck is with the freaking Coke bottle glasses and the boy?
Is this a D&D thing?
Okay.
Don't stress out. She's like this to everyone. Don't worry.
I don't want to say this because everyone always says this and it's kind of screwed up, but
Watch it.
Yantis are terrible drivers.
What?
I don't know.
Don't put them behind the wheel.
Master, that's a.
Oh my God! I can't believe you think that's so funny. Oh my God! Your unconscious bias is showing. Oh my God!
Hurtful general.
Okay, you know what?
I'm just saying there's a reason the stereotype is true.
Oh. No, shouldn't that send her into a rage? Being a blonde-haired Karen. Do you ever notice it's always the blonde-haired white women that scream loudest about discrimination?
Hold person.
Okay, listen.
Give me a save here. Is it wisdom or charisma for your whole person, or near? It should say right next to it. It'll say like WIS or via.
Okay, I don't know what this is about. For God's sake. So let's bring up the G4 article. She just can't keep her fat mouth shut. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
She kind of has a skinny mouth.
Oh, fat mom. I'm using it as a thing. G4 host Indiana Juniper Black responds to sexism and gaming rant backlash. Tells critics to read some fetters lit to better educate yourself. How about this?
off.
How about fuck you? How about hey, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. I got something you could read. Where the fuck is the
camera?
Yeah, where the fuck's the camera? I got something right here you can read. It's called Book 1 and Book 2. Okay? How about that? Oh, for God's sake.
I have no makeup on it. Get off camera. This chick.
Christ almighty. Pardon my language. Shouldn't take the Lord's name in vain. What fresh hell was that?
So now she's getting into an argument on Reddit with somebody.
Speaking publicly for the first time since the airing of her for sexism and gaming rant, G4 personality and X-Play host Indiana Black has doubled down on her accusatory view of male video game players, even goes so far as to accuse one particular creator of being sexist and recommending he read some feminine clip to better educate yourself. I don't know, is that how she sounds?
Let me do it. What did she say?
Read some feminist literature to better educate yourself.
Mm-hmm. During a recent broadcast of X-Play, after finding herself frustrated with a number of objections to her recent views, after he just like Ted Knight.
You're going to turn into Ted Baxter with the news.
Despite her admission, as seen later in this article, she had in fact misspoke on 2 games. Black accused her critics of being sexist. Black accused her critics of being sexist simply because she was not as valuable as the network's previous host. You're not. Adam will read the script written by the same writer. That I will read on the other half of the script for, but I'll be the one flamed. She added before claiming that though this also happens to Gerard and Smallwood, I'd change your name if I were you. Smallwood. Their experiences do not discount the sexism how it happens when it happens to me. Both things can be true. There is a general hatred of any change that isn't Adam. That I'll receive special flame for just being a woman, she exclaimed. Ultimately, Black declared to viewers, when you're in our DMs and or in YouTube comments or in Twitch chat right now, those are extra threats that I'm somehow ruining your current X-Men experience because you can objectify me how you previously did to Morgan, or that I'm somehow less qualified to speak something you can't put your finger on why, even though I'm reading exact same script as Adam, but you have no problem with this part of it. You're letting your own conscious biases ruin my day. And you're gatekeeping the game experience. So in other words, it's all about me. It's all about me. Pay attention to me. Me. That's what she's really saying. So for 2022, how about we be a little nicer, more self-reflective? We enjoy the fact people work behind, make free content for you. You know, it's free content and I still want my money back. She concluded, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace. You know what? I won't watch it. But don't you dare say, why don't you watch it? You're deceptive if you don't watch it. Fuck off. Fuck right the hell off. In the wake of the episode airing and the subsequent spread of Black's rant across social media, one viewer on Reddit, says, I don't want to read that, took to the G4 subreddit to post thread inquiring why people are hating on Lady Huss, especially Frost Karen. Just saw the whole video of Frost Karen, and it really blows me away. A lot of people just her haters from days in her days in the league. Rob's Frost Karen voice actually makes her sound smarter. Not by much, though. She's still spectful. This was a community theater service presentation. I'll read Feminist Lit when she reads Mein Kampf. Read private parts. I'll go easy. Let's go easy on her. I wish there was a way we could send love and support to the cast and crew. Use a suggestion was soon met with a response from Black herself, who informed Squiggles. It apparently blew up how I'm spreading misinformation because I made mistakes when talking about game releases. Sorry for not always getting it right. Sorry, Rose, sister critics. I work a lot of shows and game news isn't my strength or passion. Playing games and reviewing them is. But if you inherently think women shouldn't be in your hobby, then make these mistakes become fixations justify my ineptitude. No one said that. Okay, no English is brought up. Yada, yada, yada. Legalizing sexism. Rampant sexism. Take issue with the occurrences English language broadcast being hosted by white people and key managers of Riot. esports, incredibly offensive things, diversity and inclusion is a bad thing. I would have committed suicide. That's why I left. She added, from the bullying community, toxicity, okay, yada, yada, yada. However, despite her attempt to silence her critics by preemptively painting them as blatant sexist, Sean Finnegan found himself unmoved by her flippant condescension, telling Black, you were out of line. You wagged your finger. She literally wagged her finger. She literally wagged her finger. You wagged your finger to the community. You demonstrated incredible unprofessionalism and lack of judgment that is not only immature, but lacks any true self-awareness, he explained. You obviously can't handle criticism, and you have a huge self-esteem issues. Yeah, the neck tattoo screams that, doesn't it? Your rant mentioning previous hosts and making the bangability and jack-off comments were crude, inappropriate, and just vile. You alienated gamers who have supported you had you approach the issue without being toxic and insulting.
Fuck her.
No, that's somebody responding to her.
I know. Still, fuck her, though. I'm so tired of her. Fuck her.
Okay. He continued, I don't give a good damn that you're a woman. I'm judging you as a person based upon your actions and your words. That's equality, by the way. I have no confidence that you understand the problem here and that you will only dig yourself into a deeper hole by doubling and tripling down on this mistake. I will not be watching G4 because of your behavior and the toxic behavior of Sessler. We have both destroyed the relaunch of G4. It's dead. It's dead. It's over, Johnny. It's over. Black patronizingly responded, it was a 3-minute segment where we read about something that gave me that bothered us in a 2-hour show. Seems to me you're letting your biases sway you in what actually is the problem. If you think asking people not to be sexist is toxic, then I don't think we have a discussion in good faith. She ironically dismissed her critic. Cheers! Refusing to allow himself to be talked down to, Sean Finnegan explained to Black, my criticism of you is specific based upon your words and your actions. You're trying to paint me to be biased, therefore you want to diminish my opinions. Sorry, you don't get to do that. You really didn't ask. You ranted. You lectured. You accused. You used a shotgun when you should have used a scalpel. You were making an emotional scream and you were misguided. And from your response here, you still ignore your responsibilities and your role. You are obviously of low self-esteem to compare yourself to previous hosts. And they had nothing to do with what you're venting about. Good man, Sean. Sean Finnegan summarized, you were criticized for your lack of gaming knowledge, lack of gaming knowledge, and you got butthurt and lashed out. You were toxic in a way. You lashed out at everyone watching, at all the people on the DM and against male gamers in general. We, gamers, not just men, see you, he informed Black. You are correct. We are not going to have good faith discussion because you lack the maturity and responsibility to be accountable for your actions. You own all of this. Maybe you should just attempt to be more self-aware of what you did and offer a sincere apology to those of us in the audience who didn't deserve the emotionally charged blast you released. Own it and apologize. I suspect it is far too late, however. No way she's going to apologize. No. She'll just go right back. It's everyone's fault. I didn't get butthurt for not knowing something. No one is perfect. I make mistakes all the time, replied Black. I didn't even know that people were up in arms about whatever. That speech was due to my seeing years worth of sexist behavior and to me. And you are proving my point with this point. Shut
the fuck up, lady. Here's the problem, though. People like her and people like Kotaku and all these people over the years have ruined it for women who are now constantly grilled. So we do come in thinking that we kind of have something to prove. You know, we're constantly grilled in any sort of fandom. If we don't know every single piece of trivia, we're not as big of a fan or a big of an expert as somebody else who might be taken more seriously because we have a lot of this stuff out there because of women like her. Women have ruined women in gaming. Your Gamergate women, your people like like Anita Sarkeesian, your people like her, your people like all these people. They have ruined it for the rest of us. Therefore, we have received a little bit more skepticism, which if she's interpreting that as sexism, yeah, I mean, it might be a small form of it. And sure, I can concede a little bit that sometimes you do with some instances. It doesn't mean everybody. And I've even gone on the defense and I've gone on my it's sexist rants because you do kind of feel like you have a little bit something more to prove. And this is one of the problems with society in general, is that we have this modern day need to create victims where nothing is our fault because we didn't know. We're entitled. It's not our fault, it's their fault. And you know what? Hell, maybe it is my fault, and I'm a little hypersensitive to it. And you know what? I don't have to know every piece of trivia. I don't have to know everything that's going around. And I've been doing quite a good job at trying to deal with that myself. And the fact that these sort of assholes are getting hired to represent brands is really, really setting it back for the rest of us. And I'm just tired of it. And she needs to shut her goddamn mouth. So
I need to.
I'm tired of this being normalized because it is so normalized you don't even realize you do it when it happens, right?
I need to get the Jerry chant. Okay. Again, refusing to blame the Black's attempt to paint him as a bigot, Sean Finnegan told the G4 host once more, "I'm holding you to standards that are genderless. As I stated, I don't care about your gender at all. I judge you on your words and your actions alone. You claim you didn't even know. Well, you should have known that the information you provided was incorrect and that your statements demonstrated that you don't know the material that you are paid to know about," he continued. "You failed, and then you make excuses about it. No real personal responsibility." He added, "So you have this buildup of years of sexist behavior and you decide to lash out at the audience on your new G4 gig. Poor judgment. Now you're attempting to label me as sexist because I have a problem with how you acted and what you stated. Again, please go into specifics of how I'm proving your point," he further pressed Black. "Exact details, please. You won't because you can't. You need to own what you did and accept that you were out of line in your broad accusations and your inappropriate comments. You should have addressed the individuals who made sexist comments directly," he concluded. "Instead, you lost your temper and your judgment. You fed trolls by showing you are thin-skinned and easily triggered. You used a broad brush. You seem to be avoiding this obvious fact." At this point, Black finally offered up more than just brief flashes of deflective snark. Writing to Sean Finnegan, "I didn't address the individual specifically. I didn't lose any temper or judgment. I was very controlled in delivering a segment for exactly what the segment was for. You're showing no bias in the language you used to describe what was a 3-minute section for exactly that things that would be as in gaming," she said. "Gerard was exactly going to make the same point. I didn't. I need to do it after I did." That's how she sounds. "And then because we moved on, we gave way to Xbox and continued with the content for 2 hours. That's just what we do." She's got that voice where she's clearly jealous of how men sound, so she tries to emulate it because she feels like she has to compete with men because she can't compete with women. Some women have a very deep voice, and sometimes
she's doing that put on. This is what insecure girls always do when they're trying to be tougher than they are. They put on like that accent. They put on, usually it's like a Brooklyn-y accent. They lower their voice a little bit and they sound exactly like that.
Brooklyn accent? No, that's not a Brooklyn accent.
I know it's not a Brooklyn, but I'm saying it usually.
Brooklyn.
Usually will do it. They'll usually do like a hard, thick thug or a gangsta accent, or like in her case, she's got whatever that she's overly pronouncing or Canadianisms, even
Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, maybe, but no.
Yeah.
Shad, send it on Discord. Then she accused her critic of being part of bad faith actors that is suing for people to stop being sexist women in the industry that is rife with gender discrimination, toxicity towards women, not binary, somehow bad. If you're not part of the problem, then you weren't who I was talking to, so you can move on. Cheers. She sarcastically waved him away. But it's very clear that you are part of the problem, as you showed by your discourse here. Moving to once again position her opponent as hateful in an attempt to cushion herself from accepting that her rant, no matter how righteously fueled, may not have been the most fair or effective in communicating her message. Blackened for that Sean Finnegan was unjustly and without reason attacking my character. I misspoke on 2 games, but that's been blown up as a means to try to attack me because the community is sexist. That's it again. Oh, it's everybody's fault except mine. Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. It's so ingrained in society, though, with that generation, with anybody who
The community is sexist. The community says people make mistakes all the time, and they're not held to the same standards as women or other marginalized voices in the industry. Well, you know what? You shot your fucking mouth off. You accused everybody of being sexist. Of course, you're going to get it worse. It should be noted that despite her attempts to gaslight readers, male video game reviewers and critics are held to task for failing to understand the subjects they are covering, as evidenced by the pushback of such events as Venture Beat reporter Dan Takahashi failing to pass the tutorial for Cuphead. Bloomberg tech journalist Tae Kim's assertion that most video games outside of Horizon Zero Dawn were still sexist, and Kotaku reporter Ian Walker's insulting dismissal of the research done for Call of Duty titles. In conclusion to her exchange with Sean Finnegan, Black informed the user, "That's all I have to say. You can continue to respond, but I won't. You should read some feminist lit to better educate yourself on these topics. I really recommend Eloquent Rage by Brittany Cooper and I Ain't Woman by Bell Hooks." How about no? What do you make of Black's elaboration of sexism in gaming rants? Let us know your thoughts on social media or in the comments below. Well, I think that whose work? Did John Trent write this? No, it's Spencer Bakuli. Well, you know what?
Thank you for writing these.
This isn't going. This isn't.
Like
Yeah.
articles. I like that.
This isn't going away. This isn't going to go away. We're going to hear from her. This is going to go. This is going to go at least a few more days.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be something.
Fans call boycott and Justice League. What is this? Willem Dafoe fantasized about installing something the Joker. Oh, there was the breaking news. Hold on. Come on, one more. Come on, scroll up.
Send on Discord.
Yeah,
it's
DC Comics. Yeah. So DC Comics has been pretty bad lately. You know, I'm not trying to change subject too abruptly, but I saw this and let's kind of talk about it. So this is the superhero smash. Yeah, she's never gonna stop doubling down. Machine Gun Karen. Yeah, community sex is, in other words, it's I hate all you viewers. Yeah, that'll bring in numbers. Yeah. Why isn't anybody watching? DC Comics Senior Vice President General Manager Daniel Cherry III is bolting from the struggling company only after 16 months on the job, and he's a man of color. Hollywood Reporter states he stepped down in a surprise move tantamount to quitting with no reason given, according to multiple sources. Well, you know what? You got a new storyline that's going to kill off Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and a couple other people. Maybe that's why. So far, DC is not commenting on the matter. THR also notes that Cherry was brought on in 2020, newly great position to compensate for harsh executive layoffs across the board at Warner Media and DC that led to departure of co-publisher Dante Dio. Dante Dio, DC Comics, I don't. Who served as post for over a decade. The Dio was reportedly fired unceremoniously when he called the home office. When he was called to the home office in Burbank for a rather swift and curt meeting. Probably why are the diverse comics selling? Though it's not 100% confirmed, THR and Bleeding Cool claim that Cherry left DC to go work for rapper and noted Trump supporter Kanye West. Oh boy. Which comes as a surprise when taking into account the woke initiatives DC pushed under Cherry's watch. However, Cherry reported Warner Media executives directly, including global brands experienced Pam Litford and DC executive Ann DePies or whatever it is. So he may have been figurehead when doing what he was told. Nevertheless, THR remarked that DC did have banner 2021 thanks to editorial initiatives and interest in its publishing lines, thanks to Suicide Squad the movie, Sweet Tooth series, and Sandman Audible adaptation, among others, during his tenure. In reality, DC didn't have such a great year of comic sales, and general interest was an all-time low. Future state in the experimentation with characters, sexuality, gender status gained headlines, but ultimately did nothing to move the needle. No shit! And as Daniel Cherry exits their next big move to kill the Justice League and replace them with heirs to every hero identity, from Mira standing in for Aquaman to the Brazilian Wonder Girl and bisexual son of Kal-El, whose book is a total failure. There you go, people. That's why he's out. He says, fuck this shit, I'm out. The idea is so played out and so doomed from the start. It's being roasted by comic pros Jerry Conway and Ethan Van Sciver, with Conway pointing out, making light of the unoriginality. Ooh, they're dead. Ooh, they're alive. Ooh, rinse and repeat. He tweeted in reaction to CBR reporting about DC's announcement. For the love of Cthulhu, get some new ideas, people. Yeah, this is they're gonna kill Superman again. Ethan Van Sciver, meanwhile, laughs that DC, a company he deemed a sinking ship, can't stop losing, naturally he predicts New Justice League won't turn their fortunes around. Okay, let's see if I can do my they're coming at you they're coming at you. DC says from DC to avoid pay royalties to get around what they owe. EVS explains again by giving original characters new identities and making them derivative of that character. Therefore, DC has a legal escape hatch they can slide through. But Skyler made some observations on the diverging Superman's motto, the American way to a better tomorrow. Moreover, the families of Superman's creators, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, get nothing because Siegel and Shuster didn't create Jonathan Kent. EBS added, DC is banking on readers being interested in fake versions of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman that have more diversity checkboxes. We'll see how that works, he said. I can't do an Ethan Van Sciver impression. Of Daniel Cherry's exit, he opined, business is bad no matter what they tell you. And Cherry was brought on out of nowhere to manage the decline and handle business affairs. So AT&T could shrink DC, sell some of it off, make cheap and easy run. EBS also noted he saw much of this coming, but was written off as ignorant by Bleeding Cool and others of the comic book press. Cherry's farewell coincides with Warner's merger with Discovery, which, promising to be a massive shakeup in the corporate stewardship that begins this summer, may have been a factor in his leaving suddenly. Excuse me. What's up, Matt G? How you doing? What's Kindred? Coffin pictures a giant middle finger to fans. Yeah. I mean, really. You're going to kill Batman, Superman, and Aquaman, and Wonder Woman. This is, I can't believe, really, they are bereft of ideas. This is the same ideas, really. This, I mean, how many times this is the idea. This is what everyone thinks is a great idea who knows nothing about comics. Oh, let's do something different. Yeah, let's kill Superman.
Flip that image upside down.
What image?
That one.
Upside down? This one?
Yeah. If you notice, you flip it upside down, it's a giant middle finger.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh? Yeah, look. Yeah. With Green Lantern as the finger.
No, if you flip it upside down, it's what they're standing on.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to that.
Hold on.
Go to their Twitter.
Okay, hold on a second. Twitter. Hold on. Okay, let me stop screen. Yeah. Let me see. DC killing Justice League. Hold on. DC killing Justice League. So this is all. Let me see. Twitter. That's Twitter.
We'll just go into the Twitter and you can type in this.
Okay, Twitter. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Witness death of Justice League. Here we go. Okay. All right. DC. Hold on. Let's see. DC Comics.
Well, no, click that one because somebody responded specifically to that one.
Well, it's just a picture.
I know, but somebody responded to it.
Okay, yeah, but hold on.
I we'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
That's the whole fit. Yeah.
Open image.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Then you flip it upside
yeah.
down.
Well, I'm trying. Hold on. I'm trying here. It's not easy. I'm producing this show myself here.
Well, let me find it for you.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. So how do we do it? Rotate image. Edit image.
You gotta save it, I think, first.
Oh, hold on. Copy home. Let's copy the image. Bring it up in Paint.
People wonder why manga is selling like hotcakes, Thomas S.
Not
says.
Paint 3D shit. Stop it. Come on. Close that. I'm going a long way for this joke here.
That's not my fault. You didn't just go to the Twitter thing and scroll to the one who replied to it. You had to do it yourself.
Okay, well, hold on. Twitter. Okay.
No, the guy who tweeted it in the article.
Oh, Jerry Conway.
Yeah.
That's it, I think. Yeah, there he is. Jerry Conway.
A couple of days ago, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody responded to him in that thread.
There we go. So we're going a long way for this joke here.
You can close the DMs there too.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a Trump guy? Is this a Trump?
Oh, this
Are these Trump obsessed people?
Listen, it goes. Trump derangement syndrome goes both ways, people. Okay.
No, it really doesn't. The only people who are still talking about Trump are the people who hate him.
But there's people that actually erected a gold statue of him.
Who?
It was at the RNC last year, or CPAC, or whatever it was.
Down. All right, maybe you're gonna have to do it yourself. It's not there now. Do it yourself.
Hold on.
The wonders of live streaming. I killed the show.
Mm-hmm.
You were gonna pull up Paint. It's not there. It's gonna pull up Paint. Stop your.
Hold on.
Why is Eddie Izzard trending? Alec Baldwin's trending.
Because people have to, because the hipsters have to remind you he exists.
Who?
And hipsters.
Alec Baldwin?
No, Eddie Izzard.
Oh. I'm over Eddie Izzard. What are you looking for? Paint?
Paint, yeah.
There.
So
they're scrolling, definitely. They're now
there it
pasted.
is. Copy, paste. Son of a bitch. Okay. Rotate. 180 degrees. Oh, there you go.
There, now share screen.
So there you go. So the joys of self-production. Ground this whole thing to a halt.
That's my fault.
There you go. See? Check it out. Yeah, you're giving everybody the finger. Hey, fans, screw you. This is what we think of your heroes. This is even in that case is always gonna go trouble as a gift from man. Yeah, that's for another pod. That's for another podcast. So, Honey Badger is out for the Chiefs. So thank you for the update. Told you, 6 foot finger. All right, so let's. What time we got here? Well, how long we've gone? 49 minutes. As usual.
What were your other topics?
Like I said, we have you see Lucasfilm. Get this. Got Doctor Who. Should we? Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about this. I could spend a little bit, mainly because it's not so much what's said, but who's saying it. Now, listen, anybody knows me. I love Top Gear. I love the old Top Gear, and I love the Grand Tour. I could talk about that all day. So let me see here. Jeremy Clarkson swipes a BBC show for Doctor Doctor Who for lecturing viewers as ratings drop. Now, Jeremy Clarkson has no fucks left to give. Jeremy Clarkson never cared. He never cared about anything. That's what was great about him. His main job was never as a TV guy. He was a writer. He was a journalist. Jeremy Clarkson has said BBC's Doctor Who is no longer written to entertain viewers, as viewing figures for the latest installment reach an all-time low. James May, there's Richard Hammond. Pardon me. Jeremy Clarkson has made a swipe at BBC's Doctor Who, claiming that the program has lost its spark with viewers after a recent episode accumulated underwhelming figures in the ratings. The latest installment of the sci-fi show, which was once one of the flagship programs on the broadcaster, saw just 3.34 million viewers tune in. And according to Clarkson's Farm star, I got to watch that, actually. Clarkson's Farm. That's supposed to be very good.
Doesn't he have that show where he makes grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff in his basement?
Maybe. I don't know.
I watched that on YouTube.
James May.
James Bay.
James May is hysterical. According to James May is a very smart guy. I mean, he's very, very intelligent. And according to the Clarkson's Farm star, it's all over the writers' decision to focus storylines around lecturing its audience instead of entertaining them. Doctor Who is no longer an entertainer of frightened kids, said the 61 star wrote in his column last for The Sun. It's used to lecture them about climate change, corporate greed, and all other go-to storylines in the BBC playbook. Actress Jodie Whittaker took over Peter Capaldi's role as the current incarnation of the Doctor, a character she's played since the first regular season appearance in 2011. And he literally broke a glass ceiling for her. Series premiere logged 5.6 million viewers at the time. Viewers? Showing clear signs that the show had been heading down a steep decline in recent years. Further on, in his column on January 7th, Jeremy took another jab at the BBC, asserting that it wasn't just Doctor Who that had been affected by how writers were handling storylines. It's the same thing with just about everything they do these days, from the 6 o'clock news to Country File. I watched a charming show by Sir Attenborough this week about the noise birds and whales make. Noises the birds and whales making. There's Jeremy. He's got the Alfa Romeo Stelvio back there. The father of three continued. It was lovely. Right up to the end when he played us an old recording of a bird that's now extinct due to, yes, you guessed it, climate change and habitat loss. It's been an interesting start to the new year for Jeremy, who learned last week that his bid to open a restaurant in the Cotswolds area had been rejected. West Oxfordshire District Council was opposed to filing, even though a heap of locals and neighbors had backed Jeremy's scheme. The idea to expand his farm had first came about in September as the former Top Gear presenter explained how British farmers have been mistreated ever since the government's post-Brexit deal with Australia. The trade flooded the market, leaving local farmers with little to no chance to compete. In response to having his application rejected, Jeremy, who has since vowed to appeal the decision, told ITV Meridian that if the government wants farmers to diversify to keep steady amount of profit coming in, his proposal should have never been denied in the first place. Farmers maintain it. Farmers look after the woodlands, the hedges, the streams, Jeremy declared. They keep it beautiful. The farmers are not going to be able to do that with for much longer because of the parlous state of their finances. Parlous or perilous? Parlous? Parlous. We've been told, okay, let's go start Caleb Cooper. Okay, more about Clarkson, but okay. But there you go. But Jeremy Clarkson, like I said, Jeremy Clarkson just doesn't care anymore. He's at an age where he doesn't care. He goes, I got FU money. He stole his stake in Top Gear for like $50 million, I think. So he's got FU money. Oh, Phone Box Chicken. Yes, it is an excellent watch. There's a great thing about the Lada, a great thing about the Fiat 124. Yes, I have to watch that too. Can we please have to watch? Can we please have the Man Show back? Well, yeah. Can we please just? I just want some simple entertainment. I really do. Imagine the Top Gear gang making a Bond movie. Actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about Bond in a minute. So there you go, Jeremy Clarkson. I got to watch Clarkson's Farm. That's going to be good. That should be really good. So, okay, we're coming up on 54 minutes. There's some other stuff in the news. Okay, before we go on, I have to talk about this here. Now, I have been saying recently that movies are getting too long. Myself and other people. And this is just unnecessary. First of all, I do not want to see this asshole as Batman. Second, I don't want to see him as Batman for 2 hours and 47 minutes. What can you possibly tell me again that I don't know? Make sure you pack a lot of snacks when you see the Batman. March 4th, a lot of snacks and a pee bottle. I guess scope out your pee corner. Extremely long runtime, nearly 3 hours. I don't. Why? It's not Gandhi. It's not the 10 Commandments. It's not. It's God. What is with you people? It doesn't need to be this long. Having a long movie by default is not better. I would pay money not to sit for that long watching that twat grifting Batman. But it's just this weird thing, this weird ever since Endgame. Oh wow, look, we can make a 3.5 hour. No, don't make a 3.5 hour movie. Please, for the love of God. First X-Men movie was 104 minutes. Okay? First Spider-Man movie, I think, was like maybe 2 hours and 10 minutes, I think. Even that, okay, that was a little long. I dragged in a few places. It's not so much. Listen, one of my favorite movies is A Bridge Too Far, okay? But sitting through A Bridge Too Far shouldn't feel like it's longer than the actual war. I just don't understand. Listen, and all these people say, "Oh, well, it's art. Comic movies are art." Don't overthink this.
Not.
It's an action movie. It's an action movie. Don't overthink this. But is there any? Do we really need to go over the backstory of Batman yet again?
No.
We know it. Okay, yeah, young kid, go to see Zorro, go to a movie, bang, dead parents. Okay, we get it. Batman is the one movie franchise where that's the theatrical cut. That is the theatrical cut there, Red Syrup. Batman is the one franchise where you shouldn't have to know the backstory. We all know it. Is there anybody who doesn't know the story of Batman? Okay, here's how it starts. Okay, Commissioner Gordon standing on a roof, bat signal goes up, Batman shows up. Hey, Batman, good, glad you can make it. We got a problem. We have this. There's nothing we can do about it. I'll look into it, Jim.
Yeah, and if people are really just now finding out who Batman is, they've lived their lives under a rock, are they really going to want to go in and see a 3-hour-long movie? They can go and rent the Michael Keaton one and learn the backstory. It's the same damn character over and over again. That's maybe a curmudgeon.
Yeah. You're right, Steve Botham. Every 10-year-old knows the story. Like I said, bang, dead parents. Okay, Alfred. He goes off. He learns. He goes and learns from the master. He goes and comes back to Gotham. He's Batman. Joker killed his parents. He dressed as a bat, punched Penguin into prison, jerked the Joker into jail. End of story. Yeah, I'll watch a 12-hour movie if it's good. But like I said, we don't need to go. If you're just going to retell the same story, why bother? I'll watch it. Like I said, I'll watch a 12-hour movie. I'll watch a 12-hour movie if it's good. This is the Lawrence of Arabia of Batman's. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's not so much of the length of the movie. It's the pace of a film.
the pace, if the film if it's just filled with needless exposition, people talking about their feelings.
God, Snyder Cut. I fell asleep for that second hour. And I didn't even bother with the last two. Did you finish Snyder Cut?
No, I never finished the Snyder Cut.
Yeah. I couldn't finish unwatchable.
Zoe Kravitz joins Twilight Star Twilight. I call it Twilight. Why is the runtime of the Batman a thing on here? Did y'all not sit in your ass for 3 hours for other film? One asked.
I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah, and I found that, you know, if you're sitting in a theater for 3.5 hours or so, you have another half hour of commercials and advertisements and all that stuff at the beginning. You're sitting there through the credits because you got to stay for an end scene. There's your day. That's 4 hours out of your day. And if you've got to go to a theater that's 20 minutes away, let's say your average might be about 20 minutes away. So that's 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. That's about 4 hours and 40 minutes. You might as well round up to 5 hours out of your day to see one fucking movie.
See,
who has 5 hours out of their day to commit to one fucking movie?
You see, here's the thing. Here's the difference with the Endgame. Okay, that was the send off for these characters for a decade's worth of films.
Yeah,
that's the part everyone. Endgame was 3 hours.
It was the end, not the beginning.
It was the end, not the beginning. Exactly, it's the
you
end.
gotta hook somebody in with something. You gotta make them want more, because if you're gonna shoot your load and have them hold them hostage for 3 hours out of their day, it better be the best fucking thing ever. And I don't think it's going to be.
And as much as I liked Endgame, I'm not sitting through it again.
No, I'm never watching Endgame again.
No.
I'm not watching Spider-Man again.
I'm gladly gonna watch the Get Back again at some point.
Yeah, see, I'll watch Get Back before I watch Spider-Man again. And that was 6 hours because something happened.
Is there an intermission for snacks? I don't know. That's a good question. There better be. But all these directors are getting up their own ass.
They all think they're making art.
No, they're not making art.
You're making a remake of a remake of a remake. It's not art.
It's been done. Well, speaking of a remake of a remake of a remake, like I said, so that's it. You know, Batman, like I said, Bridge Over the Quiet was a good movie, pretty long, but it need to be that long. Yeah, any action movie that's a standard fucking Batman movie doesn't need to be more than an hour and 45 minutes.
Including the credits.
Okay. Maybe we can that one we can skip. Okay, well, this one we'll touch on very briefly. Looks like they're losing. This is probably just due to reshoots or to production constraints, but they've moved What If and the Secret Invasion series off of the schedule. But they are moving ahead with all the others. So, All right.
Did we just have news about somebody was cast in Secret Invasion or something?
Oh, it was Emilia Clarke.
Yeah,
Emilia Clarke, the killer of franchises.
she killed it.
Listen, some of the best movies I've ever seen have been under an hour and a half. And granted, they were comedies, but you know what? They go in, they do a good job of going in, setting up the universe, setting up introducing all the characters, and then going on from the story. There's a reason why Marvel early on got comedy writers, comedy directors to do all their early movies. It's because, one, they're all nerds. They know this stuff inside and out. And two, they know how to keep a story moving. They know how to go from A to B to C and keep things moving.
And if you need any proof of that, look at their diversity hire. What's her name? For the
Victoria Alonso?
No, from the Eternals.
Oh, Chloe Zhao.
Yeah.
She's
not a comedy writer.
No, she's not a comedy writer. She's so serious she's up her own ass.
I don't know if she's up her own ass. It might be language barriers, I think. I think it might be them giving a chance so that they could have representation and diversity, hiring her because of her diversity, and then her not being up to the task. And this is what I keep saying, is that this doesn't do well for your diversity. So this doesn't do well for anybody because it only contributes to more insecurity for your diversities.
Dread. Let me see. Dread. Dredd I actually liked better on television, which is kind of 95 minutes for Dredd. So, okay, so let's move on here. Like I said, I mean, ever since I gave, I'll keep saying this. I'll keep saying this. Ever since they gave Victoria Alonso more authority, it's been going downhill. Okay, so let's move on here. Should I talk about James Bond? Well, listen. All I'll say about that is they've been trying to will Idris Elba into being James Bond for how long? Whether he wants to, or exactly. Whether it's not whether we want to, whether he wants to or not. This is old news, okay? They've been going, for those saying it's too old to play James Bond, Roger Moore played the role in his 50s. Yeah, but he started when he was 43.
Is Idris Elba in his 60s?
Idris Elba is going to be 50 this year.
Oh, okay.
But still, I mean, they've been trying to will this into existence. And I'm going to be the one to burst a lot of bubbles here. Because, as I've been saying all along, he doesn't want to fucking do it. And it's people oh well, but I said, you know, I said about James Bond is written as a white man because he's the last vestige of British colonialism. He's supposed to stand out in Africa. He's supposed to stand out in India. He's supposed to stand out in Hong Kong. Everyone's supposed to point and say, "What's Whitey doing here?" Oh, but that was before. These are written for modern times. These movies are set in modern day. The British only handed Hong Kong back to the Chinese in 1999. Don't you think there's some lingering resentment? No, they won't be happy. No, then they'll scream bloody murder if he isn't. Believe it or not, being Bond has ruined a few careers. Yeah, Sean Connery had 2 careers. One before, he had quite a long career afterwards. It took him a while. Roger Moore really didn't do a whole lot afterwards. Well, he really didn't need to. George Lazenby said, "Yeah, you know what? I'm done. That's it." After one movie. Timothy Dalton. He really didn't do a whole. He was always a stage actor. He was in movies, but he was actually in quite a few movies. He was in The Rocketeer. I kind of like that. He was supposed to be Errol Flynn.
Yeah, he barely was in anything though. He was like getting reduced to cameos, and he was in World's End. No, not World's End. Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, yes.
And he was like one of the Time Lords.
Yeah, he was in Doctor Who.
Yeah, he was one of the main Time Lords from Gallifrey.
Yeah, it's just 006. You know what? Like I said,
talk Doctor Who. Do you have the Doctor Who's?
I do. Doctor Who. No, not the multiple Doctor Who's.
Okay.
They're not going to do a spin-off movie because a spin-off movie, it's not Marvel. Bond's not Marvel. For everyone, everyone wants it to be Marvel, and it's not. There's not all these well-developed characters running around.
That's what they're doing with everything, though. They're doing that with Star Wars and Star Trek.
They want Star Wars,
everything to be Marvel and have multiverses.
What about Elba as M? That wouldn't be bad. I would like to see that. Elba as M. Hey, why the fuck not? A younger M rather than someone in the 60s, a younger M.
You can age into it.
Somebody who can age into it and be able to look dignified doing it. Someone who has experience yet is dignified. Like, yeah, fuck, man. That'd be great. You kidding me? Felix Leiter? Maybe. But he's Felix, Somebody there to give Bond a what for every once in a while,
Yeah.
Well, the other thing, like I said, is you're trying to get The Rock. I'm surprised they're not trying to get The Rock to play Bond. No, he's American. Listen, I'm an American. I don't want to see an American play James Bond. Looks matter when it comes to established historical characters. New characters can look whatever. They should have been grooming a replacement for years. Yeah.
You see, here's the whole thing. I see time and time again. Well, I don't watch Bond movies. I don't like James Bond, but I want to see Idris Elba be James Bond.
You're not gonna see it anyway, though.
Well, you don't like Bond movies. What difference is it going to make?
Maybe they would if, yeah.
This new audience is not going to show up. Maybe you'll get some curiosity seekers, but mostly you'll get people. You'll get the people. They'll get the people that say, I see. Look, we changed the franchise," and then they'll move on to the next thing to be ruined. 1997, originally New Territories, a more rural part, but Thatcher sold the whole lot down the river. I remember seeing the ceremony on television in America. New Year's, was it New Year's Day, 1999, New Year's Eve, 1999, whatever it was. The big handover. They handed over Hong Kong to China, yeah. So, should we talk about this Star Trek thing?
If you want.
Now, I've never heard of this site. Okay, I've never heard of this site.
What Star Trek thing?
That. Oh, we got to play the This Week in Trek bumper. Hold on, where's Timmy?
Timmy!
So a whole bunch of Star Trek series got renewed and it's gotten second seasons, and we still have no idea why.
Well, yeah, when Star Trek's always so problematic, and here's why: everything was wrong with Star Trek in the past. And why would anybody be watching the new shows if the old shows were so terrible? That's all I hear on Twitter. And I think it's about time we start gatekeeping these people out who don't like Star Trek, because I'm just so tired of it.
A movie site for movie fans, no spin, 100% honest, The Last Movie Outpost. I've never heard of this site. Which tells me there's something fishy.
It's some YouTube channel, probably.
Yeah.
It's probably nobody.
Paramount's still betting on Star Trek. This world of streaming shows have nowhere to hide. In the old days, there was always a massive margin for error in the old Nielsen stats. Sweeps week was important. Throw an audience a bone, right time, drive up viewers, score renewal, go back to being average. It was all a game. And then came streaming. Now the big brains on the platform know everything to the second. Who's watching what, from where and when, and are they binge watching? Are they fast forwarding? Are they stopping and starting? And the amount of data is staggering, and challenged shows cannot escape the awful truth. That brings us to Star Trek. It is fashionable in internet circles to give it a damn good thrashing. It's not just fashionable, it's true. Modern Star Trek quality-wise just does not cut it. To spend any time online in Star Trek circles is to imagine a smoking ruin of a franchise. It is a smoking ruin of a franchise. Creatively bankrupt that absolutely nobody watches or cares about. Discovery is a terrible show, full of hateful characters, behaving in ways totally unbecoming of Starfleet officers. That's correct. Picard destroys one of the greatest icons in Star Trek history. Lower Deck should be killed with fire. Yes, it should. And then shot, and then buried. The spoof that is the Orville just does everything better. It does. However, with this ever-watchful eye of the data gods ruling over everything, the powers that be at Paramount Plus must clearly be seeing something they like in the world of Star Trek. Numbers must not lie. Maybe it is us, online and grumpy folk, who are out of touch. Paramount Plus has just renewed the entire Star Trek lineup, even though many have not yet aired or finished their current run. Well, the thing is, Alex Kurtzman never wants to be done with Star Trek. It's his way of from being canceled. Well, you can't cancel us because we've got all these shows in production.
And they're splitting up a lot of the seasons where they're filming they're filming both seasons at once. Like they're filming Picard 2 and 3. They're filming enough episodes where they can say, well, we have 2 seasons worth that we filmed on one season, but that's why they're like 8 episodes. That's why they have all these PR moves by saying that, oh, well, it's so much better now because we have better quality instead of quantity because we have real writers.
Remember the thing that we always said, that as soon as these current series are done, no more Star Trek. So, well, we're never going to be done then. We're just never going to be done. And they agree. Alex Kurtzman just throws everything at the wall.
Exactly.
So he's never going to be done.
Exactly. Paramount
Plus is reading Star Trek, even though people must be watching big enough numbers. Well, in the words of Red Letter Media, Mr. Plinkett, show us the numbers. Yeah. If these are so good, if these are such great big hits, show us the numbers. Discovery is being renewed for a 5th season, even though it is currently on taking a break. I need water. Star Trek Lower Standards has had a 4th season ordered when season 3 doesn't even air until the summer. Strange New Worlds arrives in May 5th and has already scored a 2nd season. Why? We have no idea. I guarantee it's going to be just as bad. Star Trek Robot Picard returns March 3rd with season 3 already shooting. So Ridley, who wrote this? Because it doesn't say anything else. By Stark. Who the fuck is Stark?
It's a Marvel bot. Doesn't count, to be perfectly honest. No, they do these. They do these. These are like promotional articles and stuff that.
So listen.
So they have this marketing campaign right now that goes around telling you why everything is problematic and wrong with Star Trek in the past.
Yeah.
We have to gatekeep this out. I've made it my mission today to gatekeep this toxic fandom away from just constantly trashing older Star Trek, because it makes me not want to watch it. It makes me not like it anymore. And I'm tired of these people coming into my house and shitting on my sofa by telling me that the thing I like is problematic or crap or whatever. It's like, fine, then clearly you don't like it. Stop it. We're tired of this.
Yeah, there's my ticker. So okay, everybody. So we're coming up. So let's come up on the end. Let's put this puppy to bed. Like I said, we're gonna go over some of the. Do I have any animal news? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, we'll go. All right, we'll do that. So let me go over the scores here. NFC wild card. It's wild card weekend. So we have the Bengals beating the Raiders. Okay, way to go. Jeff's going to be happy. Bills stomping on the Patriots. Eagles losing to the Buccaneers. Okay, that's okay. These are scores from last week. Divisional round. Bengals over the Titans. 49ers over the Packers. Aaron Rodgers' season is over. Rams over the Buccaneers. Woo! Beat Tom Brady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beat Tom Brady. Bills tied with the Chiefs in the second quarter. 10 minutes to go. Next we've got the conference championships. And February 13th will bring us the Super Duper Bowl. So there are your scores for this week. So let's take a look at the cute animal news. Let me see what we got here. Animal news, animal news, animal news. I'm not seeing any animal news here. Okay. Oh, cute. So is these tweets here? Okay, well, this is just a cute video. Okay. This is a cute video. It's from Twitter. So we're gonna share that. Something just to give you a little laugh, maybe. Check him out. Check out what he does. Check out this guy here. And Yokozuna. Yeah, that's cute. Let's see what else we got for animal news. Okay. What else we got for animal news? Let me see. Let me see if I can find some animal news before we wrap. Pennsylvania rescued mystery animal, Brian. Okay, I'm not seeing really good animal news here. I'm not seeing any animal news. Okay, WWE Cat Edition. So, okay, we'll share this one again. Come on. I'm not seeing any good animal news here. I'm seeing the FAQ animal videos.
Yeah, oh, they're so cute.
Well, it's not playing.
Oh. You might have to reload it. They're so cute.
Okay, well, let me do it that way.
There, do it that way.
Okay. Just cute little animal news. Look, there they go. And so and here comes Bobby the Brain Heenan. See, this is why you have pets, people. Just they can make you famous. Was there another one?
I'm seeing.
And they found an animal. Nobody knows what it is.
Yeah, that guy. But no, I don't see any more.
Well, okay. Well, mystery animal here. Whatever. Oh man.
Mystery whale. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see the mystery whale.
Here, I'll send it back to you here.
Okay. Well, let me share this one here. Rescue mystery animal baffles experts. Pittsburgh, PA, WPXI. Woman in Pennsylvania is being praised for helping rescue an animal in need, but wildlife experts can't figure out what the critter actually is. Is it a dog, a coyote, or something completely different? I wasn't sure, but its behavior, it was scared. It was cold. All I could think about the animal was the animal needed help, Christina Eith said. Eith saw paw prints outside her door earlier this week, thinking they could have been from her neighbor's loose dog. She followed the tracks and found the mystery animal scared, cold, and shivering. It's definitely a coyote. No, it's a dog. So with there being so much question, that's whenever they got the wildlife expert involved. She coaxed the unknown animal into her basement and called TJ's Rescue Hideaway to help. According to certified wildlife rehabilitator Morgan Barron, the animal was taken to Wildlife Works for genetic testing. Even with her training, Morgan says she can't say for sure what the animal could be. Behavior-wise, he's very timid, very scared, and not aggressive at all, which makes me lean toward dog. He's being treated for mange and is being kept in isolation for now. But no matter the results, I said she would do the exact same thing over again. There was an animal in need, and I feel like I did the right thing and either way, she said. Results from the genetic testing will take 2 to 4 weeks. So, take a look. It is. It's kind of.
Oh, it's cute.
All I could think about is this animal needs help. Christina Eith saw paw prints outside her door in Fairfield Township.
So whatever it is,
oh, look at you.
It looks like a dog.
Her neighbor's loose dog.
Yeah, it's just a mangy doggy.
And found this. I peeked outside the door.
So I don't think I'm sharing the audio, but mangy mutt.
Animal on my left hand side.
Hyena.
So scared and so cold and shivering.
Chupacabra.
What exactly it is remains a mystery. It's definitely a coyote. No, it's a dog. So with there being so much question, that's whenever they had gone to the
Look, he's like, please help.
I'm hungry.
Involved. She coaxed it into her basement and got TJ's Rescue Hideaway.
Looks like a dog.
It almost looks like a dog that had been burned or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Poor guy.
Okay, well, we have a happy ending though. He's getting help.
Yeah, someone's gonna adopt him probably.
Yeah, whatever he is.
Yeah.
So okay, so there's kind of. So hopefully it's a dog though. Yeah, it looks like a dog. It looks like kind of I hate to say a mangy dog, but all right. Is there anything else?
Yeah, there's a whale or something.
The wayward whale. Okay, mystery whale. Oh, the Puget Sound whale. Okay, so like I said, one more animal story and we will wrap up here. Mystery whale spotted in Washington's Puget Sound is one of the world's longest. Fin whale was spotted in Seattle's beaches on Washington's Puget Sound. A whale swam into Washington's Puget Sound and came extremely close to land.
Spotting it may have been a rare gift. The Pacific Whale Watch Association on January 20th said the visitor was actually a fin whale, one of the longest species of whales on the planet. The experts have confirmed that the mystery whale in Puget Sound last week was indeed a fin whale. The association said on Facebook, fin whales are second to the blue whale as the longest whales on Earth. Fin whales can grow up to 85 feet, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The whale spotting in Puget Sound was very rare, experts said. The fin whale spent a week near Seattle's northern shoreline, according to Orca Network, a nonprofit dedicated Pacific Northwest whale population. To have such an impressively large and gorgeous being spend time this far inland in our urban waters is a rare gift, the group said on Facebook. These encounters were deeply moving experiences. Fin whales have V-shaped heads and can easily be distinguished because of the fin on its back, the NOAA said. The species was targeted by whaling industry decades ago, which severely lowered their population. The fin whale is listed as an endangered species and is considered depleted under Marine Mammal Protection Act, according to NOAA. It may still be around, so keep those eyes peeled, Pacific Whale Watch Association said of this particular fin whale. So there you go. Fin whale. Puget Sound. Hopefully the whale of a tail. Yeah, it looks like a malnutrition pup, yeah. So, okay, so that's... If you're out in West Coast, Puget Sound area, keep an eye out for the whale. And we are going to wrap up here. Everybody, we will catch you next time. We'll catch you next week. Jake may be joining us next week. He's out of the house right now, and he couldn't join us, but we are hopefully going to have him as a guest. If not, we'll try to have someone else. I've been doing this kind of solo, and I really would like someone else because it's kind of hard on the voice, especially when I start screaming. So everybody, have a good day, have a good night, have a good rest of your Sunday, and take care of yourselves, each other, and we'll see you next time.